don't we get started with the biggest news in professional sports? The Jacksonville Jaguars have signed superstar baseball player Tim Tebow to play tight end for them. As a football move, I mean, like we saw Tim Tebow and how that athleticism played off the ball. He played punt protector for the Jets and Patriots. It didn't really work out. He kind of had his opportunity to give tight end a shot way back when they were looking at knocking him out of the league and he didn't want to give it a shot. I we have to see what do his hands look like. What type of tight end is he going to look like? At the end of the day, is he just going to be another body blocking off the line? And is that a roster spot better used for an actual tight end who knows blocking schemes, or are we looking at a tight end who's going to run routes in a route tree? We're looking at a guy who's going to catch passes over the. Andrew's shaking his head. Yes, I don't
That's a
see
four
any
down
salt.
back right there. I thought that's a 4 down tight end you got right there. Hell yeah.
Really? Yeah. You think that he's catching passes, running in the flat, taking hits from linebackers?
Oh
How
yeah.
old is he now?
Oh,
30, 31?
dude, he's running
33.
dudes over in the secondary, dude. He's gonna run over dudes in the secondary. He's gonna, you might see the stiff arm. You might see him rock the Heisman. He is a Heisman winner. You might see him rock the Heisman pose once.
Winner.
You might see him rock the Heisman pose once this season. He's gonna run dudes over, not to Derrick Henry's level, but he's gonna. I think he might catch a body here and there. Absolutely.
I think it'll be definitely interesting to see. It's just another interesting storyline to go along with a fascinating Jacksonville Jaguars season. Let's kick it to the NFC. Oh, Omer, you got something else?
I do have one more thing I want to add about this signing specifically, because I talked about, Tebow's, what he means, I guess, to sports in general. But as far as this signing goes for Jacksonville, I think look, let's be honest about this. The signing is because of two primary reasons. One, because Urban Meyer knows Tim Tebow. He knows the kind of person, the kind of player Tim Tebow is. He's coached him before, and that definitely plays into this. Like, Urban wants one of his guys who possibly knows his system, who he knows can teach these younger guys the system, maybe even be a mentor to Trevor Lawrence without taking the shine away from him in the spotlight. So there's different factors going into it. I think that's one of them. The other is, I think, a part of it is kind of like a marketing thing, because Jacksonville, since the end of the Saxonville era, has had a problem with marketing. And I cover wrestling on our Tuesday night show, Real Take Wrestle Talk, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And Tony Khan, who is one of the managers and the owner's son in Jacksonville, is the owner of one of the wrestling companies in America. And he's known to be a hell of a marketer. He knows how to get eyes on the product. He knows how to do all that. So he's been given a little more reign in Jacksonville recently. And I think this could be part of a marketing, I don't want to say stunt, because I think this is the way you do it. If you want to bring Tim Tebow in, you don't bring him in and, take the shine away from your starting quarterback. You bring him in as a tight end. You bring him in as someone who can be maybe that situational player, because I think that's what he's going to end up being. He's going to end up being like a situational player, possibly in the goal line, possibly as a fullback, I think, too, because, we know that the fullback position has kind of been flushed out in football. So I think look for Tebow for that to be his spot. Maybe as a situational tight end in these package plays, a Taysom Hill type player, possibly. That could be the role, and I think it would be a great role for Tebow on that team. To say that he's going to be an every down fullback tight end, I wouldn't put it past him. Look, I'm the biggest Tim Tebow fan there is. Got my 15 Florida jersey in the closet. I wouldn't put it past him, but at the same time, it's one of those things where, it takes time for you, no matter where you are, who you are, to learn the position, especially if you've never played it before. And I do believe Tim Tebow is going to get better throughout the season. I do believe, hey, if he sticks around for another year, who knows? The dude could have a great, run as a tight end for 2, 3, whatever years. But all these people who are saying, oh, well, Tim Tebow's going to come in day one, be a Hall of Fame tight end, that's capping a little bit. That's capping. And look, hope he does. Genuinely hope Tim Tebow does, because, like I said, Tim Tebow, one of the most interesting sports stories there's ever been, and it's hard to hate the guy. It's hard not to love him. Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.